Object handling. Here begins the series of how to work with multiple objects in one program, how to send it, how to create it, how to access the member data of the object, and some more. Now, I had covered how objects are conceptualized in a program of Java in another video. So here I have a question in front of me and I'm going to show the program version of this kind of question. Okay, now creating objects and methods of the same class. This is a program of addition of time intervals. Now creating a class, the name of the class is given as CLTime, whose details are, the name of the class is CLTime. The member data that is going to take is hour, minute and second. That means one of the object has got 3 member data. All 3 of them can be accessed through the objects of the class, right? Now one object, if I say time interval such as, imagine it is the time taken by a runner to run. Then if there is a relay going on, imagine the relay has got 2 runners who are finally going to contribute to the total time taken. Okay, so the runner 1, if the runner 1 is taking, assuming say 5 hours, or if you can also make it something else. So this is the time consumed by the first runner. So I will require 2 objects. Each object will represent 1 time interval. So here what's happening is, I have got a constructor and there is a method of that is going to take input, and there is a method that is going to show the time as time, and there is going to be a main, which is a controlling method to create 2 objects of the class, filling the values through the method fn input and the time intervals, and add the time intervals and print all the 3 of the time intervals using method fn show. And here imagine the first runner has taken this sum, any amount of time, and the second runner has taken any amount of the time, and therefore the total time has to be calculated, which will be based on the time taken by the 2 runners. If these 2 times are not looking very good, let me make it something close by, right? Now these 2 time intervals need to be added. So this total time is the resulting time, right? Now this is one object of class time. This is one object of class time, and this object has got 3 things inside its own bag. So there are one object containing 3 values inside, which has got names, hour, minute, second. There is another object which also has got 3 time intervals, three numbers inside it, which are called which are its hour, minute and second, and finally the total. So this brings me to open up the program for you. So you may refer to this part of the video whenever you want to get connected to the program, in the program what is happening. Alright. So let me minimize this and show the program to you. You can see the program now, and in the program you will find the first initial part showing what are the member data. So look at the member data. They are hour, minute and second. The constructor is putting value 0 in them, and this method input time is having the scanner for input and is taking input of the 3 numbers, and this fn show is showing the 3 time as time is shown with hour, minute and second with colon in between. And in main you can see here there are objects made. So one object is named runner 1, the another object is named runner 2, and here in main the time taken by runner 1, this is done with the help of object calling the input method. So now when this object is calling the input method, what's happening is this object's private property of hour, minute and second are getting filled up. Okay, and when runner 2 is calling fn input, because runner 2 is an object, inside runner 2 there are 3 numbers inside its pocket. It has got 3 numbers, 3 primitives. So they are getting filled up. So the private hour, minute and second of runner 2, the private in the sense the property, the what it is containing. So runner 1 and runner 2, each of them has got their own set of time primitives, hour, minute and second. So when it comes to the total time, look at the total time. So this total time is also supposed to contain its own hour, minute and second. So what is happening here is its hour is getting value from runner 1's hour plus runner 2's hour. Total times minute is getting value from runner 1's minute plus runner 2's minute, and total times second is getting values from runner 1's second plus runner 2's second. And if the total times second crosses or becomes 60, then the second is reduced by 60 and minute is increased by 1. If minute's value is more than equal to 60, then minute is reduced by 60 and hour is increased by 1. And finally, runner 1's values are shown, which will get printed as the way time is shown, then runner 2 and the total time needed, or total time, only total time is good enough. Okay. So I'll compile this and then I will come to the execution of this, and then I will click on the object creation, and this is another object. Now this object is the one which is temporarily created outside. Against this temporary object CLTime1, I am going to execute the main. So there are this object layers are to be understood very carefully. Now this object is giving me way to access the main. You see the main here, right? If I click on the main, I am going to see the execution statement from the program line by line. Now please refer to the program. Enter time taken by runner 1. This statement is present somewhere in the main. Let me see where. You see here. This main is getting executed. So enter time taken by runner 1. Enter value of HH is coming from F1 input time, which has got that statement inside it. Let me see where is that. Let me make the screen a little more friendly to you. Right. Let me try to make it a little more friendly to you. Just a second. This is nearly close by. A little bit of better. So hour, minute, second inputs are required from here. So let me enter the values of 3 hours, 45 minutes, 30 seconds. No, 35 seconds. Right, this is the first time. The second runner took 2 hours, 50 minutes and 45 seconds. Now see what's happening. Runner 1, the time is 3 hours, 45 minutes, 35 seconds. This came from here. You see? Here is this hour, minute, seconds printing. The time is sentence is also in FN show. Now here, therefore, what is getting printed is coming from this part. Runner 1, you see? Runner 1, then colon, and then the show. Then runner 2, and then colon, and the runner 2's time. And finally, the total time and the total times result. Right. Now, I think you will have to see this video all over again once more and run it on your own with your own set of values. Okay.